is your mise en place tray. We've got 1 diced onion, half will be for your mirepoix, half for your stuffing, crushed garlic, chopped carrots for your mirepoix, chopped celery for your mirepoix, chopped coriander, apricots and lemon zest for your stuffing. This is your best one. The first thing you're going to do, and it says on your little list here, is to skin it. Okay? So to skin it, just make a little cut. You can skin it with your fingers sometimes, but you want to remove the skin. It just allows then the fat to render down. So you can just pull the flap over and just start to cut into the flap, just to release. Now under the flap you will see here that there is a cartilage. Okay, it's an extension of the rib. Okay, and again, when you're boning, just let the knife do the work. The knife will run along that cartilage quite nicely. And I'm going to stop there. You can see. Can you see here? You've got this little bit of cartilage, yeah? Okay, that's where you want to take it to. So you can't remove the flap because that's nice meat. If you take that off, you'll lose a lot of your lamb. Okay. Then we're going to do what's called sheep bone on it. So we're not going to take the ribs off individually. We're going to take them off as one. So just get your knife under the ribs and start to work the knife across. Now try and use nice. Can you notice I'm just using one smooth action to remove the ribs, yeah? Okay, rather than sawing into it. And obviously at this point you don't want to stick a hole in it.
I wanted to see the finished one because this has had bang on 2.5 hours.
Oh, has it?
So that they can see.
Have you had a wee try? Is it cooked? Tender?
Yeah.
Might need to add a little bit more juice to it, I reckon.
Okay, just if you guys wanted to, because they're going to do the sauce on the Thursday or the Friday, aren't they?
Well, I'm hopefully going to demo the finished dish with
Are
that
you?
later
Do
on.
you
Yeah.
want me to leave this here? And I'll
Yeah.
just spoil it and keep
Yeah.
it warm.
Thanks. Okay, so I'm now going to go up through that cartilage. So as you can see, I'm almost ready to remove the whole rib, yeah, from the bone. Okay, so there's the rib. I've gone nicely against the ribs. I've not wasted much meat, and this here is these pieces of cartilage that need to come off. So they're not like a rib, but you've got to ensure that you take them off of your lamb, yeah? Okay? I'll leave them in here if anybody wants to get a feel of them, just to feel what they are. You must keep the bone. Okay, that's what your lamb is going to sit on. Okay, now I'm just going to feel in here, check that I've removed all of that cartilage. Okay, there we are. Okay, so you got all your beautiful flavours of your apricots, your spices, your onions. Okay, when it's well combined, now can you just check your list to make sure I'm working here exactly as I should be. Start to spread it onto your lamb, yeah?
Oh my god, I've just whisked it.
That looks good.
That looks lovely. How can you say that looks disgusting? It looks beautiful.
It's like been sick over lamb.
Floor pizza.
Okay, give it a nice spread out. Use your palette knife, yeah? Get a nice even spread on there. Now you'll notice I haven't seasoned it at the moment because we're going to work with spices, and when you're working with spices, the great thing about spices, you don't need as much salt, so it's a healthier option as well. So you know the spices should hopefully give it the majority of the flavour.
You're spreading the wine to the edges.
Yeah, try and get it onto the edges. Okay, and that's fine. Yeah, now then, again, you're going to turn it around and you roll it from the short side. Okay, so you can see here I've got sort of a thin end and a fat end. The fat end is where you remove the ribs. I'm just going to roll the lamb up. Dish. We'll have some time and we can practice the tie-in on rolling pins. Okay. So first of all, make a simple knot in the end. Okay, first thing you do, slide it under your lamb. And then people talk about going under the rabbit hole or whatever, but I just like to, you're going to come down and come under your previous string, okay? And then you're going to go over and through, okay? And then you pull together, yeah? And then it's as simple as then, the knot now acts, and it stops the string from coming out. And then you just give it a little tuck, 2 fingers, turn, and you pull that one through. Okay? That's it.
Only one.
No, much more than one. Okay. Make the knot at the end. Come under the string. Can you all see? Tom, can you see? Because when you come to do this, I want you to have an idea. Under, over, and through. Okay? Pull them together, and then just use that to just pull it down. Okay, again, 2 fingers, turn them to form a circle, and pull the string through. Okay, now part of your skill is in the tie-in. Okay.
Do we have to put that nut in first?
So you can record that.
I am.
Right, sorry.
I'm on
1
it.
teaspoon of coriander, and about half a teaspoon, okay, of turmeric. Little shake. And I'm just going to gently just powder it over the top of the lamb. And you can imagine all the flavour of the apricots and the coriander and all these herbs will really work into the lamb, yeah? And it's called a dry rub, so I'm just going to rub them seasonings into the lamb just to create that Moroccan sort of flavour, yeah?
Huh?
Maturity for the
The
win.
word rub.
Okay. Right, so that we're just going to give it a nice golden brown sort of caramelisation through the outside, yeah? This is one of the reasons that you remove the skin, so it's allowing the fat now to sort of melt and it'll render down through the lamb as it cooks. Do this today. We're going to keep the mirepoix separate. Okay, some carrots, some celery. Now, as you can see, I've got some lovely lemon thyme, which I'm just going to put a few sprigs of that in there. Right, now just to add some
goggles.
I'm going to add some tomato puree to the bone, yeah? Okay, and all this is going to do is add a bit of body to the sauce that you're going to make from the cooking juices. Yeah? So in there's probably a nice tablespoon, I would say, is enough. Okay. Then into here on Thursday when you come to prepare it, you're going to add 100 millilitres of pork, 100 millilitres of red wine, and 1 pint of chicken stock. Okay? My beautiful lamb. Okay, so if you just look at this now, okay, in here you've got all the lovely flavour of the sausage meat and the fat of the lamb, the apricots, the spices, we've got all the veg, the tomato puree, the thyme, so the juices that is going to be created from this should be, hopefully, just wonderful. Just all those lovely flavours coming together, ready to make your sauce. So once the liquid's in, you're going to foil it, put it in the oven for about 1 hour, then we're going to just check the level of stock, add more stock should we need it, but I think we will, around about half a pint. Refoil it and back in the oven. Total cooking time will be between 2.5 to 3 hours. Okay, for the sauce we're using all the juices from the lamb. Okay, I put it on the stove and added again a little bit more stock just to get plenty of liquid in there. And I've just deglazed it. I've really took all the flavour from the bottom of that pan. If you look here, you can see how clean that pan is. All that flavour's come off. I've brought it to the simmer, and I don't want to reduce it. I want to leave it quite liquidy. So we'll take it over. And then it's really important to then squeeze all the juice through the veg, because the veg again will give body to the sauce, because all that's going to thicken this is reduction. Okay, so that's in there. As you can see, it's a beautiful colour. All the flavours of the pork, wine and spices will be in there. And once I've squeezed all that out, I'm now going to blast chill it so the fat will from the lamb itself after being cooked, okay? So what you need to do is you put it into the blast chiller, and then hopefully, so this has been the blast chiller around about 30 minutes, yeah? Yeah, and all you can see here, can you see right inside there, yeah? That all of the fat is set on the top, because there's quite a lot of fat in that lamb, okay? And it's left an absolutely beautiful cooking liquor. Okay, so the fat has come off, so the sauce will hopefully have no fat in it whatsoever. If you look at that, that's just the juice from the lamb. Okay, with the body of those past vegetables, with the tomato puree all helping. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this on the stove now and bring it to the boil, and then we're going to taste it in that place. Yeah?
Okay.
Right, okay, so we've now put the gravy on, we've reduced it only for around about 10 minutes max, okay? And then I'm just going to pass it through a sieve now. And if you have a look at that, it's gorgeous, yeah? A lovely colour, we've not added anything to it, it's just all them juices. The lamb, yeah? Okay, now hopefully you'll have your lamb in after your first hour, in the oven for between 2.5 and 3 hours. Then it should have a good enough time for a good 45-minute rest while your gravy is passed and you've set it in the blast chiller to remove the fat. All I've done now is put this back in the oven on a low heat around about 140. Okay? And out it comes. Okay. Just to rewarm it through. It really needs that rest for a whole hour, just to let the muscle all just settle down. I'm now going to remove, and make sure you rest it in the string, because the string will just help to hold it together. And then using one of your fab new global knives. Okay, so you must present 2 portions. Now it carves nice and easily. 1. Now you can do 2 slices, I'm going to do 3. Okay, there you have 1, 2, and 3. And then into my sauce I'm just going to add some fresh coriander, just at the end. Again, that'll just work really well with the flavours. And if you look how lovely that sauce is, that nice homemade natural gravy.
That's it. You don't have to put any vegetables.
And that will be served only with your polenta. Okay?
With polenta.
That's it.
She sounds off now.
That's it. Done.